Seventh grade. It's in the middle of elementary school and high school where you are done with kid stuff but not yet ready to face the world. You're a lost adolescent at this age, not yet ready to know what your true friends and interests really are and just following the crowd. My seventh grade year is about to end at the time of writing the script, and by the time this video is out, it could already be summer. And to have an honest opinion, I love seventh grade. I almost loved everything about it, from the electives you can choose and the new people I met. I think that seventh grade gave me a preview of what the outside world would be without stress and taxes. Kind of like a utopia. Now, you might say, but Hamjick, what about the classwork and homework? But if you are a straight A and B student like me, you would not need to worry a thing. But then there is a boss subject, one that is bigger, badder, and harder than the rest. And of course, I am talking about 7-8 algebra. Now, if you have never heard of 7-8 algebra or accelerated class, it's a diagnostic, a fancy way of saying test, to see how good you are at a subject, and with this example, it is math. Then, if you are good enough, you get put into the class and set to be taught a harder lesson meant for you. I got the highest level of acceleration, which is 7-8 algebra, which is 2 grades higher than normal. Now, if you are wondering what we were being taught, it was Algebra 1. So I was on my best behavior when in the class. It was not for the lighthearted or simple-minded. There were tests every week and a truckload of homework every day. And worse yet, extra homework on Fridays. So there is space for the weekends. Now, this may seem horrifying enough, but we both know that getting to these classes means high expectations. So the teacher says, you must have at least an A, which is completely bonkers. But enough math. Let's talk about the social experiences and making new friends, shall we? So in 7th grade, there are 7 periods, with normally 6 unique classes. 2 for electives, 1 for science, 1 for math, 1 for PE, and 1 for language arts/social studies. That is 6 unique batches of people to mingle with, which is approximately 130 unique people. So with that many people, you are bound to make a friend. But we all know that animators are introverted and do not normally socialize with people they don't know, unless they have the same weird hobbies, so that's when I found someone unique and totally different from the crowd. Let's call him Tom. So, Tom was different because he was pretty mean to people and hated everyone, which are not that favorable features, but somehow I felt that he was a nice and relatable person on the inside, which sounds like it came straight from the Disney Channel, but that does not matter. At first, Tom was very mean to me, which was expected. He was mean to everyone else, but slowly he did not ridicule me that much and started talking to me, which is an achievement. And one day in class, he said that he did not hate me as much as the rest, and after that, we were friends. Tom turned out to be a scratch coder and can make some pretty neat games. He also has a YouTube channel and animation, Epic Narwhals. You should go check him out. On top of that, we have the same interests, like drawing and animation. That's it. So, after Tom became my friend, we did practically everything together, kinda like a couple, thought that we were. This is probably because Tom only had one friend, and I didn't make a friend in a really long time, and I don't have a lot of them. The current best friend, Bro, is a friend of mine for a really long time. We did everything together, and when you do that, you kind of run out of things to do. That's why there is so much excitement when I am with Tom, because he is new and we haven't done a lot of things together. But like all friends, they are really good at the start and then they're just there in their life at the end. All in all, my 7th grade experience was a unique and fun one, and in my opinion, one of the best years of my life. And if you have a funny 7th grade story, or just a school story, please comment that story down below. Goodbye, and see you next time. Hello everyone. This is not part of the script, by the way. I just want to say that I was kind of sick at the time of recording this, so that's why I sounded kind of weird. Anyways, bye.